What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Locks presented by Scores and Odds. If you haven't already signed up for it already, making bad life choices, go on over to scoresandodds.com. Get signed up where you get access to picks from me, Meansy, Dino, Analytics Capper, all the greats. Plus, you get access to this nice little prop shopping tool where you can see exactly what we project for each individual player, plus where the best odds are. Like Jimmy Butler, we see that he projects for over 7 or for 7 total rebounds. Best odds on the under are plus 110 over at MGM. Plus, you get access to Grant's Discord lounge. Just go to scoresandodds.com/Discord. Dropped it right there in the chat, and you see exactly what I bet every single day as I bet it. As you can see, all the bets that I'm going to go through today are already in there at probably better odds than you can get right now because the odds will change. But we got a nice little, we got some hockey. Well, even though I've got a few hockey bets, none of them for today, all of them for tomorrow. We got baseball, we got basketball, we got everything you could possibly need. Plenty of bets so far today because I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't know, I've been up a while, but been working, been getting these things done. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them into chat. If you guys have any comments, go ahead and throw them into chat. Anything you want to see or any bets you might like that you want to know if I like, go ahead and throw them in chat. But I guess we'll just break right into it. First things first, bets that are for tomorrow. Oilers at Flames over 7 goals. You can get it plus 150 over at MGM. Solid odds. Again, don't know anything about hockey, but I'm betting it. I'm betting it because offshore really likes the over of 7 goals. It's an alt over. And then alt puck line. Calgary Flames minus 1.5 goals plus 175 over at MGM. Again, offshore likes it. Let's move on over to basketball. Mavericks to win tomorrow at plus 290 over at Superbook. You can get it at plus 285 over at Ballybet. Score right now. I think the lines are moving, but I just don't fully I get the Warriors have the best home court advantage in the NBA, but I mean, Mavericks were a favorite in the last game. Mavericks were a favorite in the game before that. Now we're getting plus 290 odds. It is beyond me. Offshore agrees with me. Pinnacle currently has the line at no juice line at about plus 260 for the Mavericks, so offers a decent potential ROI there. Just a solid overall bet. Let's see. Bam Adebayo under 0.5 blocks. We currently have him projected for 0.8, I believe. This is wrong day. Reloading. Bam Adebayo. Yeah, 0.84. He's hit the under on this in 7 of the 15 games so far in the playoffs. Getting at plus 155 odds just seems like a great line to me. I know it's weird. One of the best defensive centers in the league, betting under 0.5 blocks. Seems like an offline, but probably going up against Robert Williams, assuming he's going to play tonight. Not really a guy that shoots the ball a ton. So Bam, under 0.5 blocks at plus 155. Caesars, solid overall line. Max Strus coming off of one of the worst games I have ever seen a player play. He had 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Did absolutely nothing. Tony Snell line. He's hit the under in this in 3 of the last 6 games. We're getting it at plus 185. I know they has a few good games in there. 1 block, and 1 steal, 2 steals in the first 3 games, but his minutes have been a little bit up and down. Game could end up being a blowout. Overall, just a pretty solid line, sitting at plus 185 over at Caesars. That's it. Jimmy Butler under 6.5 rebounds. I know that SAO and RG hasn't projected for 7 here, but you're getting plus 110 juice on the under and DK. Again, decent chance here of a blowout. Jimmy Butler, looking at him so far this series, 7, 3, 6, 9. Look at him throughout the playoffs. He's generally over this, but it's just too high of a line here. Again, decent chance of a blowout, in my opinion. I'm rolling with the under. Last one, Max Strus, under 16.5 points, rebounds, assists over at DK, minus 110. Again, he had 0 last game. So I'm rolling with the under. Looking at his stats throughout the course of this playoffs, he's been very good in some spots, very bad in some spots. Going to give you about 5 to 6 assists plus rebounds. Tough defensive matchup. Marcus Smart may be coming back here, which means they have 5 solid defenders on the floor at once. Don't expect Sturz to have a big game. I'm rolling with the under. Just real simple. He got shut down last game. Not going to be surprised if he gets shut down again this game. All right, let's move on to some baseball here. We got Aaron Ashby over 4.5 strikeouts. You can get it plus 130 over at DK. The real concern with him is how late he's going to go into the game. What's his pitch count going to be? Pitched 1 inning the other night. Had 84 pitches in the game before that and 8 strikeouts. He's hit the over on this in 4 of the last 6 games, 4 of the last 7 games. Anytime he goes over 3 innings, he's actually 4-1 on the over of 4.5. So yeah, I'm rolling with it. Guy has a 28% K rate. There are some strikeouts at the bottom of this Padres lineup. Numbers probably a little bit too low considering his strikeout ability. Dylan Bundy under 4.5 strikeouts. Bundy, a guy that I've loved playing fantasy a lot, but looking at the last few games, he has not done very well. He has been pitching, I think 54 and 80 pitches, 3 strikeouts, 7, 4, 6, 2. So hit this at under at a 4 out of 6 clip so far this season. Strikeout stuff just isn't there like it used to be. Pitch count is not fantastic right now, and he hasn't pitched, I believe, in 8 days. So I'm not expecting a ton out of him. Let's see, showing up. I know it's a good matchup going up against Detroit. Obviously, very high strikeout team. Bundy didn't show up there. 21% K rate since the beginning of last season, even lower this season at 20.8. Just hasn't been great to either side of the plate. Going to face a decent amount of lefties where he doesn't strike out lefties a ton, goes for more ground balls. He's not the same pitcher that he used to be. So rolling with the under, minus 108 at FanDuel. Kyle Hendricks, hot garbage. I'm taking the under of 4.5 strikeouts at minus 134. He's just not good anymore. At one point, he was decent at striking out lefties. Great ground ball pitcher. Now he is just awful. Gave up a ton of home runs to Arizona in the last start. There was some wind blowing out of Wrigley. But sitting at a 16% K rate so far this season. Looking at the Cincinnati lineup, decent amount of walks in there, and they have a 22.7% strikeout rate versus righties so far this season. He strikes out lefties at a slightly higher rate, which is why this number could be this high, but realistically, he's just not good anymore. He's just a bad overall pitcher at this point in his career. Not expecting a ton out of him. Aaron Judge to hit a home run. Aaron Judge is good. Aaron Judge is very good. Aaron Judge is absolutely destroying the world. Playing over New York, solid hitting ballpark. Not going to be terribly hot, but not terribly cold. Over in New York, going to be 65 degrees. Going up against Tyler Wells. Tyler Wells numbers versus righties, giving up a ton of fly balls. 53% on the season, going back to the beginning of last season. Still a guy that gives a 41% hard contact, 54.1% fly balls to righties, 215 ISO. Judge hammers the ball. I'm taking Judge to hit a home run. He's hitting a bomb today. Let's see. One last bet here, and then we're going to get out of here. Unless you guys have any questions, again, throw them into chat, or else we're ending this early because I've been up way too long and I am exhausted. Baltimore and New York to score a run in the first inning, so over 0.5 runs scored in the first inning. Sears looks like a great prospect. Again, only had 9 batters faced. He's had 2 relief outings. He's been not great so far in the majors, but again, just 9 batters faced. Not taking a huge stance on him so far, but guy could be good, but he's still making his first start. Maybe have some jitters. First innings, Mullins, Mancini, Santander, or Hayes, or Mountcastle, whoever's batting third. Solid overall bats versus lefties, outside of Mullins, who's just a solid overall bat overall. So Not a terrible spot for them. And then on the Yankee side, Wells is not good. He's facing LeMahieu, Judge, Torres. Doubt Stanton's going to end up playing. So first run, I think Judge takes me yard in the first at bat. But in any case, facing some tough righties and Rizzo in the first inning, Wells is going to struggle here. Again, not a great pitcher. I'm taking the over. You can get it plus 120 odds over at MGM. But that should do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck on your bets tonight. I'm out of here. See you, kids.